Question 1a. Complete the sentence by choosing correct alternative. 1. Kaiser William II was the emperor of dash country. Your options are England, Italy or Germany. The answer is Kaiser William II was the emperor of Germany country. 2. Triple Alliance of Germany, Austria, Italy was formed in dash year. The options are 1882, 1908, 1892. The answer is Triple Alliance of Germany, Austria, Italy was formed in the year 1882. 3. Balkan area was part of dash empire. Your options are Germany, Austria or Turkey. The answer is Balkan area was part of Turkish Empire. 4. Kiel Canal was extended during dash period. Your options are Kaiser William II, Bismarck or Woodrow Wilson. The answer is Kiel Canal was extended during Kaiser William II's period. Question 1b. Match the pairs. Group A. Kaiser William II, Archduke Francis Ferdinand, Woodrow Wilson. Group B. America, Germany, Austria and India. The matching pairs are Kaiser William II was from Germany, Archduke Francis Ferdinand from Austria, Woodrow Wilson from USA, America. Question 2. Answer the following questions in 20 to 25 words each. 1. Why did the conflict among England and Germany increase? Answer. The conflict between England and Germany increased because 1. England had acquired colonies in Asia and Africa. Germany was envious of England. 2. Diplomatic groupism by Germany led to politics of secret alliance and mutual suspicion. 3. The aggressive policies of Kaiser William II, the German emperor, caused concern in England. Two. Explain the term aggressive nationalism. Answer. 1. Excessive love for one's own country and excessive hatred for the other countries is described as aggressive nationalism. 2. In the garb of nationalism, countries like Germany and Russia became expansionist. 3. The European countries constantly tried to acquire new territories as the power and status of a nation was determined by its territorial extent. Three. Why did the European countries start to increase weapons and ammunition? Answer. 1. The belief that only militarily powerful nations have an important place in the world prevailed among the European nations. 2. Diplomatic groupism led to secret treaties and mutual suspicion. And 3. In order to protect themselves from their adversaries, the European countries started increasing weapons and ammunition. 4. Write the foreign policy of Bismarck. Answer. 1. The foreign policy of Bismarck, the Chancellor of Germany, is described as diplomatic groupism. 2. With a view to isolate France, Bismarck formed triple alliance with Austria and Italy. 3. He supported Russia in war with Poland and ensured that England was not antagonized. Question 3. Give reasons for the following in 25 to 30 words each. 1. Explosive situation was created in Europe. Answer. 1. Diplomatic groupism led to division of Europe into Allied powers and Central powers. 2. The European nations had mutual suspicion and entered into the race for armaments. 3. Therefore, an explosive situation emerged in Europe. Two, European countries turned towards Asia and African continents. Answer. 1. After the Industrial Revolution, there was tremendous increase in production. 2. There was need to find external markets as well as the guaranteed sources of cheap raw material. 3. Therefore, the European countries turned towards the continents of Asia and Africa. On 6th April 1917, America declared war against Germany. Answer. 1. Germany had resorted to unrestricted submarine warfare against England. 2. A German submarine had sunk the ship Lusitania. Many Americans had lost their lives. 3. In spite of the American warnings, Germany continued unrestricted submarine warfare. 4. Therefore, America declared war against Germany on 6th April 1917. Question 4. Answer the following questions in 30 to 40 words each. 1. Why did England, France, and Russia give importance to the Balkan region? Answer. 1. The Balkan region was strategically located in the Mediterranean Sea. 2. Russia wanted to expand in the Balkan region under the pretext that the people in Russia and the Balkan region belonged to Slav race. 3. England and France were afraid that the Russian control over the Mediterranean Sea would endanger their trade and colonies in Asia. Therefore, they wanted to prevent the Russian influence in the Balkan region. Two. Why did Austria announce the war against Serbia? Answer. 1. Archduke Ferdinand The Crown Prince of Austria was assassinated by a Serbian national at Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia, on 28 June 1914. 2. Austria regarded this as an opportunity to crush Serbia. 3. Austria served an ultimatum of difficult demands to Serbia. Serbia refused to comply to these demands. 4. Assured of the support of Germany, Austria declared war against Serbia. Question 5. Answer the following questions in 60 to 80 words each. 1. Explain the reasons of the First World War. Answer. The reasons of the First World War were as follows. 1. Imperialism of the European nations. After the Industrial Revolution, the European nations were in search for external markets. This led to intense rivalry to acquire colonies in Asia and Africa. 2. Aggressive nationalism. Aggressive nationalism emerged in Europe in 19th century. The belief that my nation is superior led to German, Russian and Austrian pursuit to expand their empires. 3. Militarism. The pursuit of expansion of empire led to expansion of army and navy and the acquisition of destructive weapons. The mutual distrust and suspicion led to the race for armaments among the European nations. 4. Diplomatic groupism. Bismarck practiced diplomatic groupism to isolate France. This led to the formation of the Triple Alliance by Germany, Austria and Italy in 1882. The counter-alliance of England, France and Russia emerged in 1907. Two. Write the effects of the First World War. Answer. The effects of the First World War were as follows. 1. Millions of soldiers were killed, an equal number were disabled. An entire generation of young population in Europe was destroyed. 2. The collapse of industries in Europe gave rise to shortage of essential commodities and price rise. All countries except the USA and Japan faced economic crisis. 3. Huge financial loss resulted from the use of destructive weapons during the war. 4. The USA emerged as a superpower. 5. The empires of defeated nations were dissolved and new nations such as Poland, Bulgaria, Czechoslovakia, Finland, Yugoslavia and Romania emerged. 6. The monarchical rule in Russia, Austria and Germany came to an end. 7. The League of Nations was formed according to the 14 principles of Woodrow Wilson in 1920. 8. Unjust peace treaties were imposed on the defeated nations. Thereby, the seeds of the Second World War were sown.